Tyler Oliveira. We've talked about this guy quite a bit. We actually talked about this video that was going to be released about a week ago or so. We had a short hit on our channel. And Ray, have you seen this clip of Tyler Oliveira going to India's poop throwing festival? Have you seen this at all?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is not the kind of content I normally would consume. So no,
okay,
I did not watch this.
Well, this has been super viral here. I
believe it.
He went to this cow poop throwing thing. It has to do with some sort of holiday in this small little village of 500 people or whatever.
Sure.
You can see these guys just caped in cow dung over here like Blabs on a Friday. They're picking it up. They're putting it on their heads over here. They're going to toss it out his face over here. He released this. Like I said, they're literally throwing shit around. He gets pelted in the side of the face right next to his mouth. He's wearing a hazmat uniform, a hazmat outfit over here. This video has 5 million views over on X right here.
You know what kills me about this? There's some 15-year-old kid, and frankly, some 35 and 40-year-old children that are content creators too. They're going to watch this and try to figure out how to replicate some version of this. Also, I don't understand the point of wearing a full hazmat suit with your face exposed. Like, I'd rather have my chest exposed than my face exposed.
He's got poop all on his feet. His hands are all covered. His face is caped up. He's got poop all over him. And by the way, walking through the streets with poop all over him. Like, how disgusting is this? Just nasty. So he released these two. This clip has 8 million views on it over on X. And the blowback on him releasing this has been insane. Now, does that sound like that sounds crazy? The idea that when you go through his timeline, he has example after example after example of people who have just doxed him. They have put out personal information. They have threatened his wife. These are all Indians, right? Folks from India who have gone in. He released this other video of this guy. These are death threats that he received and all sorts of different threats. It's been nuts. People talking about sleeping with his mom and stuff and being called a racist, all these racists and whatever, right? Because he is simply showing this thing that happened, right? And the entire country of India apparently is pissed. And India is a massive market for everywhere over here.
Yep.
Well, Tyler Oliveira, and I think this is just marketing, but we'll see, said yesterday over on X, says, after much consideration, I've decided I will not be releasing my documentary capturing India's poop throwing festival. I've been doxxed and threatened by thousands of Indians over the last 2 weeks. Tens of thousands of Indians have turned my life into a living hell. My family has been attacked in ways I can never imagine. Showing up for this poop festival was the worst decision of my life, and I severely underestimated the power of India. I am only one man. I cannot defend the combined power of 1.5 billion Indians who yearn for my destruction. I simply cannot continue fighting this war and must choose my battles. This one simply isn't worth it. I never meant to offend Indians, their religions, or their culture. I just want to participate in the usual poop-throwing festival and share it for the world to see. I ask that all Indians reading this please leave my family alone. Thank you. You think he's going to drop the video tomorrow?
I think, I mean, this is weird. Okay. And what's weird about this, again, like as a religious person, I think that there are religious traditions all the way around that people are never going to understand. Right. Like, things are weird. I'm not defending this. That's weird. Like that whole festival, that I cannot get around that. But also, if I try to divorce myself from that, it does seem like what he's doing is mocking what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, even the fact that he's calling it something as derivative as the poop throwing festival, I'm sure it has a highly holy considered name that is much regarded in what they do in their religious expression. So I get why he's getting hated by the culture. I think this is one of those like play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Maybe you shouldn't have done this in the first place situations.
Okay, for me, this is the Libs of TikTok thing, right? Libs of TikTok takes videos that are already out there. Tyler Oliveira is taking something that already exists, and all he's doing is showing it to people, right? To be clear, there in this video that he showed, there was no. He literally just walks through it.
Yeah. I don't have all the context on this either.
He's not put any spin on this at all. He has not gone in and said, "This is crazy. Can you look at all these stupid Indians?" Like he hasn't said any of that, right?
Yeah, but okay. Let's again. I'm in a weird spot because I'm not trying to defend this or anything of it, but like even to me, referring to it as a poop fest is degrading to what they're actually doing. And whether you agree or disagree with it, you know what I mean? It is almost the same as like when non-Christian people refer to Jesus as like the zombie god. You know what I mean? Or like it in its communication, you're communicating that it's below you. So for that, I understand the upside. I'm not saying that it's not a weird thing. It's a really weird tradition. It's insane. I just think that like as if you're trying to be not satirical, if you're trying to actually show what this event is, maybe calling it the poop throwing festival's not the thing to call it. That's my point.
And I get that.
Yeah.
But he works on YouTube. And what is a better way to flag your content and let people know that you are
for sure.
Are you going to call it Gore Haba, which is its actual name, or the poop throwing festival? Where
I think, but that's Craig. That's the delineation of like, do I want to cover this respectfully, or do I want to get people talking and make this content?
I think at the end of the day, he is a content producer.
For sure.
That's what he does. And who's to say he's not covering it respectfully? He just posted videos of it actually happening.
If he doesn't release it, we don't know. So the thing is, if his statement that he just made is true, and again, guys, like I'm not defending this. I'm not even trying. We're talking about it. Like these are the thoughts that I have in an attempt to devil's advocate here. But if his video is not satirical and if it's not disrespectful to it, then why would he not release it? Because and I'm only saying that. I'm not saying it shouldn't be disrespectful. I'm saying according to what he just wrote and that press release, he's taking the position that he was just trying to enlighten the world on this odd religious expression in India in a very small village. If that's the truth and you released it, then India would not be offended.
So I actually very much disagree. I think that Indians look at this and look, if you're getting bombarded by thousands of people, I think what you see is they understand that look, this is okay. I'm going to read this from Grok here. It says the festival involves participants playfully throwing or smearing cow dung on one another as part of a local ritual tradition. According to local legends, it honors Birashara Swami, a manifestation of Shiva believed to have been born from cow dung, which is considered sacred and purifying in Hindu culture. The event is also observed in similar forms, such as the Pittakala War. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Now, look, I've seen his content before, and I think the libs of TikTok metaphor is probably the right way to describe it. And all he's doing, he just says, this is what's happening.
Yep.
This is what it is, right? But I think what you see is, and maybe I'm totally wrong here, you see people from India who realize that this is really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you know what? Maybe we don't want this to be seen as what happens in India, right? It'd be the same as if you went to I don't know, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and they have the piss drinking show, right?
Yeah.
And it showed off in India, and everyone in India thought that in Rhode Island in the United States, everyone walked around drinking piss. He's just documenting it, and they're fearful of the repercussions of his content to a massive audience. So,
yeah, anyway. I mean, and you have to also understand that some of these cultures, like the fact that these highly holy or highly sacred rituals that they do, the fact that they're being exposed at all is offensive. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's where it comes from. And again, like I'm not even trying to backtrack here. I'm just saying I'm trying to look at this and say, okay, why are people of India mad? Okay, you're right. From what I just watched, he walked through the event. Okay, it could be offensive to them that he's walking through the event in a hazmat suit and goggles. Like that itself could be the fact that he's recording it that way is offensive. Calling it the poop throwing festival, I think, is the thing that is easily pointable to being offensive to a highly religious group of people in a very remote 500, person village. Like,
or he's not from their culture and has to protect himself from disease.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. Look, I've done two media tours in Pakistan, right? And in both of those media tours in Pakistan at 10 and 14 days apiece, because of different health reasons, and obviously like when you go to places like that, it's like you never drink the water, everything has to be bottled. Like even when you brush your teeth, you have to brush your teeth bottled water. When you take a shower, don't wash your face, use a water bottle to wash your face. Like there's all these rules they give you when you go over there. There are religious exemptions, like even like as a photographer, you cannot take pictures of this, it's highly offensive, you cannot X, Y, or Z. But in both of my tours, because of like I have a specific diet that I have to adhere to, which you wouldn't believe because I'm a giant, large, fat man. Like I ended up having to live off protein bars for 2 weeks, like because I couldn't take the risk of getting sick over there based off whatever. So you're making a point. Yes, there are certain things, and I was highly offensive to some of the hosts that we were with because in their culture, when you have a guest in your home, you cook for them, you eat for them. Right. And I'm literally sitting in people's homes in Pakistan going like, hey, I really appreciate that. I can't do that. Like I cannot have that. And it's offensive. So I get both sides.
I hear that. Well, look, I think ultimately this is simply a marketing stunt, and this will probably be his biggest video he ever does, because not only will everybody who's intrigued by this watch it, so will the entire country of India. So we'll see how it all kind of comes together. Do you have common sense? You do? Oh, good. Well, you should probably watch this video here then.